Good evening and welcome to the penultimate round 8 of the BMG Summer Series. Tonight we're here, well at least it used to be here, USA International Speedway in the always sunny Florida. It's night time now, we can't see the sun at the moment, but that's okay. Unfortunately this 3/4 mile track is just a memory in real life now, but iRacing scanned this iconic track, so it's now forever remembered virtually for a generation of new drivers. Speaking of generational talents and drivers out there, that's probably not one if you saw that in the background, I apologise. I'm your host for this evening, Aaron Obersteller. What we'll do before we get to the drivers, we'll get into some championship standings and see what's going on. We're back, by the way. If you are there and you want to talk to me, you actually can now, which is great. I've got the chat up and running. I'll talk to you guys as much as I can. Show me some love. Let's have a look at the championship standings. Before I do that, we'll bring up the calendar because there's not much to talk about in the calendar right now. We have got this one, the UMP Modified at USA International Speedway. That's where we are tonight. We're doing some dirt racing. We've given away $100 tonight, which is unbelievable. I can't believe that's happening. I'll have something for the guys in the chat as well. But next round, Mazda MX-5s at Mount Panorama for the final. To see who's going to take it out. And now, this is where it gets spicy. The points at the moment, after 7 rounds, as we go into round 8, Kenny Economos is no points there. All I can tell you is that's good. That's fantastic from me. That's really well done from me going through. I can tell you there's about 20 points between those guys at the moment. The top two, so Kenny Economos, Jamie Christensen, they're in a battle for P2. Oliver Patterson, he actually lost, I think he did 2 drop rounds, so that's amazing that's up there. Jacob O'Reilly, I know he's quick on dirt right now, so we'll see him tonight. Zachary Vlasblom's up there. I don't know if he's in the session at the moment. I'll see what's going on. He's got 5 minutes to make his way in here. David Atkinson, Connor Nixon, Stevie Vella, Shane Patterson and Curtis Bird make up the 10. Let's see who's down the order that's actually in here at the moment. Steve Vella in P11, he's in there tonight as well. Maxi Vella, I saw him out on track, so should be a pretty good night tonight. Anyone can win these ones, so I'm hoping someone like a Stevie or a Maxi Vella or maybe even a Shane Patterson gets through for a win tonight. Sorry about the points. We're keeping them hidden until next week. So, here we are, USA International Speedway. We've got 5 minutes left in practice. I might show you guys a couple of laps around here while we're waiting for these guys to get out on track. Kenny Economos is out there at the moment. He's in a very blacked out livery. We won't be able to miss that car on the track tonight. He's not out on track. Let's see who's actually out on track at the moment. Oh, here we go. Oliver Patterson's out there doing some laps. He's actually done a 22-1, and that's pretty much on the pace. Jacob O'Reilly set the pace out there with the 21.4, but as long as you're there or thereabouts in these cars, it's all about rhythm. Oh, these cars look amazing too, and they sound awesome. So these cars, 700 horsepower, 1 gear. It's hard to find reverse. If you spin it, that is very close to the wall from Oliver Patterson, and he's just trying to find that high line, which will come into effect tonight. That is pretty impressive from Oliver Patterson out there, OP. Yeah, Jamie Christensen's in the pits at the moment. Just see if I can pick up on anyone there. As you see, the track state is pretty worn in, as we see Oliver Patterson in the background there going around in circles. Yeah, the track's going to be pretty worn in. I don't know about the track state going through. Finding that high line and getting that grip is going to be very important, but I can tell you there's a lot of guys out there that doesn't come naturally to them. So, who's that just coming through there? Was that Steve Vella? Yeah, it was too. That's Stevie Vella in the. It's got the number 1 on there, but I've got him down as the number 5 machine. But oh, that's a nice looking livery. So I'll take you guys for a lap. What do we got? We've got 3 minutes left. The lap goes for about 20 seconds, so let's see where he is right now. This is looking back. Actually, we might be able to get. Okay, there you go. So that's coming through turn 4. He's coming through turn 4 now. He's very crossed up, but we'll see how he goes. Into the entry into turn 1. Try not to hit the wall like he just did there. Just turns 1 and 2. Exit at turn 2. Then you've got, I call it the back straight, down here. You've got turn 3 entry. That's turn 3. This is the turn 4 exit as you go through the line for a time of, it's not too bad. What did he do there? He did a 23.5. It's a little bit off the pace, but this this track is anything but fast at the moment. Let's see who else is up there. Thomas Byrne, is he actually on track? Please tell me he's out on track. Thomas Byrne's back. If anyone doesn't know and you're watching for the first time, he is our resident controller man. He's on an Xbox controller. He's doing pretty good lap times as well. He's doing a 22.4, which is pretty much on the pace. Being on a controller all night is going to be tough for good old Thomas Byrne. David Atkinson is in the pits. What's he in at the moment? He's in the, I'm going to call it the Grimace entry tonight. In the number, oh no, it's the Battery World entry. Hopefully he doesn't go flat during this. Joshua Horton in the number, everyone's got the number 1 on them. Number 1, number 2. I see the number 2. Who's the number 2 there in front of him? Is that Jacob O'Reilly? Ah, now Jacob O'Reilly, he has a real shot tonight of taking this to the wire when we go to Bathurst next week. So I don't normally stay out here for practice for this long, but that's okay. If anyone's watching, if you want me to jump on board with anyone, please tell me. Maxi Vella, is he out on track? Let's have a look. No, Maxi Vella's not out there. Definitely not. What about Connor Nixon? Is he would normally be in the com box with me, but since they put some cool looking livery from Connor Nixon, the SpongeBob 168 on the track. Can we get a better look at that thing? No, we can't. I can't zoom in. Yeah, that looks cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And who's at the front of me? The 173 of David Milne, the mainstay. This could be his night, David Milne. He's been there or thereabouts. He was in the, I forget what track we're in. I think we're at Phoenix, and he was on for the win. And yeah, I think the guy behind him right there actually on track is the guy that took him out, but that's okay. There's always another chance to win races. Joshua Horton. Oh, who's that going out on track? Is that Oliver Patterson? No? Is that Kenny? Oh, Kenny Conamos is actually on track now. So I know he's, I don't know about Kenny. I don't know if he's done any practice or not. We'll see. He's, oh, there we go. That's a checkered flag. He's just come through for a 22.7 he just did there. So not bad. Not bad. As we go into qualifying, I'll try and get as much qualifying as I can for everyone at home. Just before we go into we are going straight into qualifying. So 5 minutes of qualifying. I think they get 2 laps out there. Stevie Vella is the first to jump out on the track. Let's see if he's. Here we go, Stevie Vella. We'll stay on board with him. I'll get you an actual lap with the boy. Oh, now that's loud. Apologies for everyone at home. That is seriously loud. This is going through turn 4 onto the start-finish straight. I don't think you're very straight as you come through here, but that's okay. So he is absolutely on. I'll get some onboard shots of what you're doing here. First gear, you're only going to see first gear, but it's all about the throttle control. You're not going to see much brake application tonight. Oh, he's nearly at full throttle. He wants to be. Oh, a little bit of brake. I'm surprised by that. I've done a few laps around here, and that's not the quickest way to get around here, is apply the brake. You really want to send that car around the track and just throttle modulation the whole way through. He just did a 24. That's put him right to the top. No, Jacob O'Reilly's gone out there and done a lap as well. So let's see what Jamie Christensen do. And then a 38 machine. Oh, that's not going to be ideal. I put the mockers on him. I apologise. What about Maxi Vella? Please say he's out there. Come on, Maxi. Don't let me down. He's letting me down. Unbelievable. Oh, Connor Nixon to the top. Oh, and I think he likes it too. I think he's a big fan of that lap. He's one and done. He's parked it. Kenny Economos is still out on track, and he is absolutely sending it on his lap. Hanging on to it. Comes across the line. That was a 20... Oh, hang on. Whereabouts is he on lap? Oh, no, it's turn 2. Oh, so he's just on a lap now. Turn 2, back stretch, into turn 3, into turn 4. They're very, very similar. Turns 1 and 2 and turns 3 and 4 are super similar. He is on the gas hard. That thing is bouncing all over the place. That's put him through. That's a 20... That's a 22.9. That's good enough to go to the top. But Oliver Patterson... Oh, I don't think that 22.9 is actually going to hold up. I think he might have had a bit of a... an off-track or something's gone wrong there for Kenny Economos. So we got 2 minutes left. It looks like everyone's gone out there. I just want to see if Maxi Vella's out there. Maxi, come on, do some laps for me. Maxi Vella, he's not out on track. David Atkinson, is he jumped out on track? No, he's not out on track either. Shane Patterson, he's got to be out there on track, hasn't he? No, he's not. Now tonight, for anyone that not sure, Brad Hayes. G'day, mate. It's good to be back. We had a week off where I couldn't communicate with some people in the chat, but now we can. Yeah, no, it's unfortunate. Look, if you can make any time to do any of the races this season, next week, Monday, Bathurst in the MX-5s is going to go off. It's going to be some classic racing. From these guys, especially the guys like Kenny Economos and Jacob O'Reilly. They have a lot to prove, and I know they want to take out this championship. Oh, is David Milne out on track? Yes, David Milne's decided to send this thing. He's just done a 24.1. Hopefully he gets another lap. He's only got 50 seconds to put something down. He's in P8 at the moment. I think David Atkinson's actually out there as well. As he goes through turn 1. That other lap there was a 26. Oh, that's the high line. That's where you want to be. That's where the grip is. Oh, he's given it away. Let's see if David Atkinson's actually out there. No, he's done one and done. That should be it. That's 15 seconds left in qualifying. Let's... Yeah, no one else is there. Steve Vella, are you actually out on track? Oh no, Steve Vella's out there. He's just coming through the line now for a 23.5. So that's not enough to progress him up. Let's go through the results for everyone at home. Yeah, Brad Hayes. Yeah, it sucks, man. Working nights. As long as you're getting the big dollars, mate. That's all I really worry about. Hey, we are doing heat races tonight, which I'm really looking forward to. So we're going to have 4 cars on track. Now, before we do that, I'm just going to show you guys the results from that qualifying that we. Oh my God, there are so many heats coming up. Oh my God. So qualifying as it stands, Oliver Patterson. With a 22.9. Now, I did see the guys do 21s, so track is a little bit slippery. Connor Nixon up into P2. Kenny Economos P3. Times are very, very similar up there. Jacob O'Reilly, Thomas Byrne, Jamie Christensen, Steve Vella, David Milne, David Atkinson, Shane Patterson, the usuals up there on the grid at the moment, showing their stuff. I don't think it's really going to matter where you qualify. I think it's going to matter how you do your heat racing. We'll go to the next page, and then we got... Maxi Vella that didn't get out on the track there as well. So hopefully to see all those guys out on track. We're about to get into our first heat. As I go throw this stuff away. Yeah, I know what I'm doing, guys. It might not look like it, but I know what I'm doing. I think, Brad, if you are genuinely keen, I think you need to do a sick day Monday night. and get on the track. We're about. I think everyone's getting a bit of a briefing here at the moment. This is a 15 lap sprint, I guess you'd call it, to see where you're going to stack up when we go to the races and the feature race. Tonight's feature race will be worth $100. Joshua Horton has already told me that he wants to give away $100, $50 for first, $30 for second, and $20 for third. I'm also going to give away $20 to the best dad joke in the chat tonight. So if you're listening, I know Brad Hayes, you're listening. Best dad joke, and I'll give away $20. I'd like it to be car related, if you can. Car related dad jokes would be fantastic. Dirt related, car related. What are these cards? Modified related. Anything to do with racing in general, I'll pay it. The guys are still forming up at the moment. We've only got Jacob O'Reilly's out there at the moment. Let's just check out that looks cool. That's a cool. That's a cool livery. Number 2. We'll keep an eye on that tonight. I think he's going to do well. That car and the combo there. Oh, there's Oliver Patterson out on track as well. So we're going to have the safety truck take them out for a lap before we get going, and the action will get going shortly. So just a bit of a warm up what we had as we get into it. Oh, you're missing the Foo Fighters because of night shift? Come on, mate. No. You don't miss the Fooies for anything. Thomas Byrne, I'm going to pay that as a joke. Dad joke, more like dirty joke. Great. I'm going to leave them there, and I will only say the one that's going to win $20, all right, tonight, unless it's ridiculous, and then I'll shout it out. Well, this is going to be an interesting heat. Stevie Vella and Shane Patterson haven't even gridded up. Well, this is a no-brainer for these two. We'll watch it anyway. We'll watch it with a bit of interest. Hopefully these guys can put on a bit of a show for us tonight. Jacob O'Reilly's there warming up what he can with his tyres. Yeah, that track state, I can tell you right now, is not great. That when it starts getting a shine, we'll see if we can get a shot of... Yeah, the track's not too bad. Once it starts getting a shine, if you'll see it in the broadcast, that's gonna be tough. Yeah, we'll see how these two go. OP versus Jacob O'Reilly. I mean, I like a heads-to-head battle, but 15 laps of it, this should test my commentary skills and trying to keep you guys entertained. Formation lap. We got one more little. This is another half of the formation lap to go before they unleash the 700 horsepower of the UMP modified. Safety truck's in. Oh, OP's just taken off. Absolutely taken off, he has. He's saying, catch me if you can, Jacob. This 15 laps, you're going to need 16 to catch me. Now keep an eye out. Steve Vella's actually just jumped out on track 2, which is good for him. He obviously missed the start of it, but that's okay. Oh, that's really sideways for for Oliver Patterson. We might see how Jacob chases this guy down at the moment. We'll jump over his shoulder. I apologise for the loudness of that at home. joining me in the comm box, actually, before I introduce him, joining me in the comm box right now is a guy racing with us tonight. Thomas Byrne, how you going, mate?
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad.
It's good to have you. Good to have you in here. How's the controller going for you out there?
Oh, look, I call it more of a lack of controller tonight because it's impossible to drive these things.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to tonight. So what? Hang on, I'm just trying to work out where you qualified. It doesn't really matter for tonight. I think it all matters about this feature. You're here for the money. They're all here for the money.
Yes, no, most definitely. It's a very exciting prize pool that has been put up with this one. I think it was Josh that might have
Brad
put that
Hayes
one up.
says the super coaches out there are making comments. So you've got some fans out there, which is great. So what's the plan of attack for tonight? You get in. You're going to qualify well. You get into the pack. What's the plan?
Look, I think let's feed into the pack and then I don't know, maybe chuck the elbows up, maybe try and hold position, maybe try and find a way forward. Realistically, I think it's just going to be about trying to hold on to the car and keep it going valiantly forward. I could do about 1 or 2 laps of good pace, and then after about 3 or 4 laps, I'm usually facing backwards or the fence at some point. So this will be a rather interesting night.
No, I'm looking forward to tonight. I mean, these guys are out there. Look, this is just heat racing at the moment. There's nothing much really to comment on. These guys are absolutely sending it. Oliver Patterson and Jacob O'Reilly are actually competitors for tonight, I reckon. There's going to be no love lost between these two. You're in the championship fight a little bit. I mean, you've missed a few rounds. A good show here and a good show at Bathurst could push you up the order.
Well, yeah, it's always nice to do well in a championship. It is unfortunate that I've only done a very small handful of races so far this season, but yeah, I'm here tonight and hopefully here next week as well for the
next week's going to be absolutely massive. I'm really looking forward to next week. That combo Bathurst and MX5 is just
amazing.
It's what dreams are made of, and unfortunately we wanted to make this a completely free event, and what we found was we had to put Bathurst in there, and that cost money. But I'm pretty sure everyone that races on iRacing has Bathurst.
Certainly here in Australia, I can live up with that Bathurst.
Now that shine, can you? I don't know if you can see it at the moment, but there is an absolute shine happening on this track right now, and that is the worst thing for these cars.
Yeah, most definitely. It's not particularly good conditions, and it's not going to get any better. It's going to just keep dimming away at the ground all night.
Now, I don't want to give you any pointers, but I think during your heat race, try and get up on that high line and try and get comfortable up there. That's going to be where the pace is tonight. That's insider knowledge. These things bouncing. Can you feel the bounce as you go through the start-finish line?
I think it's more. I think it porpoises more than the F1 cars do. It's just constantly bouncing, especially down the front straight. Back straight's not too bad, but the front straight, just up and down and up and down.
Yeah, I'm just watching now. Yeah, you can see that the number 2 car as he comes through Jacob O'Reilly just absolutely porpoising that thing. Oh, he gets so close onto the dirt. Onto the dirt. What am I saying? Onto the grass.
I've got just over 1 lap to go, I think.
Yeah, 1 lap to go. Oh, he's just scraped that fence a little bit, but this is literally just getting him into the consolation race. That's last lap coming up now. Steve Vella is still on the lead lap as far as I can see. He's done pretty good. He stayed within... Yeah, he jumped out about 13 seconds behind. He's only lost a little bit of time, so he'll be happy with the result. He's got through the 15 laps. I have no idea what the feature is tonight. No idea.
I think we'll find out as the night progresses.
As the night progresses, I'll just look at my timing screen and go, what? That many laps? It's a pity that you didn't... Did you get out on track last week at all?
No, I had
you weren't out there
last week.
No, well, look, I'm going to have to let you go because I think you're about to do a race now.
I think I'm into this one, so I best run down to the pits and click
No,
the car.
I'll let you get down there. Thanks for joining us in the combox, mate.
Pleasure to be here.
That was Thomas Byrne. Hopefully we get to see him on track right now. I might, since we had a chat with him, Oh yes, he's on track right now. So he is going to be up against. Oh, hang on. Before I say any of that, I've got some stuff. Matt Christensen. That's good. Excellent. You're going to be back on track with the boys next week. I guess that's the Whitey's Pie man there. I'd imagine, Burb there. Yeah, we saw that before. So Thomas Byrne, he made that comment about the porpoising of these cars. He's actually going to be on the outside at the start of this thing. On the inside there is Connor Nixon. Behind Connor Nixon, that is David Milne, I'm pretty sure. Let's get it zoomed in. Oh, I love that thing. That is a classic stock car right there in these modifieds. We're about to go. Joshua Horton obviously is not going out there because he's race control, so that's this is going to be a 3-horse race again. These cars look brilliant. These guys do such a good job week in, week out to just bring us these liveries. They look really cool. So yeah, a little bit subdued as we get towards our feature race later tonight. If you guys are just joining me, I'm going to give. They're giving away money tonight. I don't know why something's got into their head. It's Christmas time. They want to give away money, which is great. So they're giving away $100 of prize money to our winners, our first, second, and third in the feature race tonight. And then I'm also giving away $20 to the best dad joke that has anything to do with racing, dirt, UMP modifieds. Yeah, anything related to what we're doing here tonight. So if you can bring me, there's been some good ones so far. So if you are listening now and you want to put a dad joke in and you like money, like I do, like everyone does, and you want to win $20, we'll send it to you. We'll put it in your bank account. You can buy yourself a Zinger box with that. But I'll let you guys come up with some dad jokes why I commentate this racing. We'll see the safety car peel in very shortly. Going through, this should be turn 3, I'd imagine. Yeah, turn 3, turn 4. That safety car should pull in. Connor Nixon on the inside. That flag is in the worst spot possible. Connor Nixon gets a good start. He's got a big tank slapper as he goes into turn 1. Turn 2, turn 3. Oh no, it's back straight, sorry, that's the exit of turn 2. Connor's taking the lead. David Milne behind. Oh, contact already! Oh, these things are absolutely slapping their way across the track at the moment. So Thomas Byrne's gone back to P3. Now Brad Newman's a big Nixon fan. We'll see how he goes in this. He's only here for the money. He's not really a generational talent, I'd say. He's got his new microphone though. If anyone's heard him on the new microphone. Oh, as David Milne gets a little bit sideways and Thomas Byrne hits the wall. It's all happening out here. It's all about rhythm. I did say to get that high line going if you can. Practice it. Practice makes perfect. Oh wow! This battle between David Milne and Thomas Byrne is going to be spicy as we go into the next 12 laps. The talk of a Zinger box summit at Newman. Yeah, mate. Oh, who was in the American? I forget his name. If anyone can think of his name that we had in here racing in the Enduros that we had for the ANZ series. In America, they don't have Zinger boxes. He didn't even know what a Zinger box was. Well, if we could get one over to him, oh, Thomas, that inside line is no good. Hopefully, we're just going to see if these guys are going to... That's it, Sharpie. Thank you. I knew you'd know that. Newman, I can't believe I forgot about it. But hopefully we see him back. 86s are going to get back up and running next year, early next year. Big news happening shortly. We're actually having team meetings coming up very shortly about what we are going to expect and what we expect from our drivers. So it's all happening. David Milne's absolutely sending at the moment. Connor Nixon is checked out in the SpongeBob 168 livery. Might jump on board with him, see how this car's going. Let's see how he's going with the throttle application. So that's turn 1, turn 2, back straight. Not much porpoise in here in the back straight, but let's see if we can pick it up on the after turn 4 here. You can definitely hear the car labouring. Here we go. Oh, that is getting really slippery in the turn 1 now. Unbelievable. Might grab Connor Nixon after this race and just see what he's... I know that he wouldn't have been done any practice laps around here, and he looks to be absolutely on it. 23.1s is what we saw in qualifying. So he's really getting the hang of this car. In the SpongeBob livery as it bounces around. There's going to be a lot of bouncing as we go into the feature race tonight with all 11 cars or 12 cars on track. Oh, great. If we can get Sharpie in next week at Bathurst, I honestly think he'll do really well, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah. Josh is, put money up, so please get your jokes in. I'll say it one more time. Actually, I'll keep saying it. Dad jokes relating to racing, dirt, tyres, lug nuts. I don't care. As long as it's something to do with racing, I will, and if I announce the joke on the comms, you're going to be the proud owner of $20. And I want you to buy a Zinger box. I want the picture sent in of you guys eating that Zinger box as well. Enough of Connor Nixon right now. David Milne has got a nice little gap on Thomas Byrne. Thomas Byrne's found the fence. No, Thomas. He's not going to be able to get that around, I don't think. Oh no, he's got it. He's got the thing turned around. Only one gear in these things. 700 horsepower, rear-wheel drive, one gear. Good luck finding reverse. The things look ridiculous, but geez, they're great fun out on a track like this. So as we come through, that's Thomas Byrne. I think Connor Nixon's just coming over the line now for a heat win. Oh no, he's got one more lap to go. I apologise. So he's just going through for lap 14, which will be into lap 15. His times have been 23.2, 23.1. Yeah, he is absolutely on fire. He's really finding the pace in this car. He's going to be one to look for... Oh, and he's just hit the fence as I said that. Classic Connor. I nearly expected him to flip that over the infield there, to be honest. He looks pretty chuffed with that. Well done. Well done, Connor. So that's heat 2 done and dusted. David Milne comes through for P2, and Thomas Byrne is doing a rail slide to bring him through for P3. The next heat, I've got Kenny Conamos, I've got Jamie Christensen, David Atkinson's in there too, Maxi Vella. Now, I haven't seen Maxi on track. I'm hoping to see him there. I'll see if I can get Connor Nixon in here, actually. He might hate me for this, but anyway, bring him in. The generational talent himself, Connor Nixon, has joined us in the combox here.
Generational.
Generational. Well, there's been talk about generational talents in the chat right now, and
Is that...
your name didn't come up, but I put it in the mix anyway. So, hey, well done. You look like you're getting the hang of that car.
Yeah, the first 2 laps I was eating a pizza on my right hand and driving with the left hand.
Classic. Yep.
And I've got the Brad Newman playlist going, so yeah, no, it's good.
Oh, okay. What's the Brad Newman playlist? Please enlighten me.
You'll love it.
Okay, yeah.
Russian hard bass music, very epic. So yeah,
Russian hard bass music.
yeah.
Okay, well, look, we'll leave it at that. We got Kenny Konamos out there, Jamie Christensen and David Atkinson. Who do you want to see up the front here, mate? Well, sorry, let me rephrase it. Who don't you want to be racing against tonight?
Probably Kenny, to be honest.
Yeah, Kenny. Look, I don't know what it is about Kenny Konamos, but you're the same. You've come into here with no practice and just found pace.
Yeah, somehow, yeah.
And Kenny, I know Kenny did nothing. I know he's just fresh. He's jumped in here and go, you know what? I'm leading the championship. I'll have a dig, and he's got a real shot at actually taking it out tonight.
No, he's doing well out there. He knows what he's doing, man. Like, I was chatting to him about the V8s, and he jumped in and he was like, "Oh, I just want to have a spin," and instantly on the pace with like some of the fast guys in Australia. And I was like, man, what a generational
talent. There it is.
Yeah,
there it is, ladies and gentlemen.
So,
another generational talent coming through.
Generational. So honestly, I'd rather race against Jamie because I know he's all his little tricks. But Kenny will be up there. I know it. So it should be good.
Thomas Burns said something interesting in the chat. He said that Connor's right hand was still working hard despite not being on the wheel.
Yeah, as you know, of course.
So there was no pizza. No one saw any pizza out there.
No. Yeah, pizza gets thrown out the window, mate.
Okay, we're about to go. Are you watching this?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
So, okay, we're about to go racing. Kenny Konamos on the inside, Jamie Christensen in the number 38. It just was left napping as Kenny just takes off. David Atkinson might get the jump on Jamie Christensen here. That track, now, I wanted to talk to you about that track. Turn 1 as you enter into it, it's slippery.
Yeah. Oh, it's so slippery. You got to go left and right to get the back tyres to get on that slick area. Then you just throw it in and play the front grip up a little bit.
I'm actually looking at turn 3 and 4 now. It's looking exactly the same now. So, yeah, no grip, no pace in that little spot. No one's going up high, which are you guys holding back? Do you guys want to do a high line later in the race?
We're doing a bit of a mix at the moment. We've got the midline there. We're trying to use more of that at the moment. Then we can start experimenting with the high line up.
Well, I think whoever's going to win this is going to be up there on that high line. Even Kenny's not going up there. He just wants to get through this heat, I'd imagine. Now, I don't know what's going on, but Thomas, you can't be saying that, mate. He's jumped into the combox. He hasn't been in here for ages, and they're giving him crap. That's all the grease from a pizza, right? That's why his right hand was slippery, okay?
Yeah, that's it. No,
I think Kenny's got this in the bag, to be honest. He's 4 laps in, and Jamie Christensen's not making any inroads on him at the moment, so... But I really think people are taking it easy just to get through this.
Yeah, it looks like Kenny's putting the back tyres on the slippery area, like I was talking about, and Jamie's got those front tyres in the slip area, so I think he's just finding no grip at all. But I think he's starting to find it though.
I'm just watching the David Atkinson in the. He's got a flat battery. I think he's had to come into the pits. He's had a bit of it's something. It's battery related. Well, he's missed pits as well. Anyway, we'll get back to the action up here. Hang on, Jamie Christensen. He's on here.
Yeah, up the front. I reckon he'll try and take a dive at turn 1. Try something interesting. Oh!
He's really sending it now. I'll try and get on the nose of this car. Now, the outside line, if he's... Oh, he's been squeezed wide. Ladies and gentlemen, that high line, that's what we're going to expect. He's going to get slingshotted out here. As he comes on the back straight into turn 3 and 4. Oh, he's left and right, tipping it in.
Looked like the back end had no grip on it at entry, so I think he's just trying to throw it up the top to get some grip.
Oh, this is going to be one of those races. I'll see if I get my new drone cam going. Oh, perfect! Oh, as he's gone wide, no! Jamie!
Get the marbles.
Still half the race to go here, so Jamie Christensen had heaps of pace there. Really good run. Oh,
Kenny's
Kenny's
up and
gone
all.
wide.
The alternator's out of the pits, so Atkinson's. Oh, I do miss these comes with you, Aaron.
Oh, poor old. Yeah, no, he's got that flat battery charged up, ready to go, and he's about to get hunted down by Economos and a Christensen.
Jamie's throwing in the car very nicely at the moment, just using all that grip up the top at the moment. Oh, Axton around.
Yeah, that's. We'll come back to that, but this battle. Oh, this is fantastic racing.
Oh, he's turned him.
Oh no, Kenny will not be happy about that. I'll see if I can get a. You know what? I'm not going back to a replay. We all saw that. I can't believe what just happened there. Will Jamie Christensen give that back? He is,
Kenny's
I think.
called it into race control.
No, he's giving it back. Yeah, he's giving it back. Oh, Kenny's called in it. So Kenny's here to win. He's here to play. Ben Knopfling, welcome to the comms chat, mate. Hey, party can start now. Look, I've put out the challenge. Best dad joke that relates to anything dirt related, anything to do with racing in general. $20 comes your way. Oh, they brought out the safety car.
Oh.
So Kenny Economos has had to go into the pits. You know what? I will bring up the replay of that. I have no idea what happened there. Let's see if I can find it. Okay, so I've gone back a little bit. I don't know what lap I'm on watching here, but this was the battle heating up between Kenny Economos and Jamie Christensen. So we saw Kenny get wide. He hit the fence, and then they're coming into turn 1. They're trying to find that high line as they come through. I just don't know where Kenny has looped it. The racing was superb between these two, just as we're watching that. So that's we saw David Atkinson go off the track, and I'm pretty sure as they come through here. Oh, tiny little touch. Yeah, no, he's definitely turned him. Oh, big contact on the left-hand side of that. Yeah,
I reckon that's.
Yeah, that's thrown the geometry completely out on that car, and he's gonna have to. David Atkinson actually comes through for P2 here. So yeah, back live.
Green flag.
Oh, we're green flag racing, and Kenny Economos is in the pits. Well, that's as Kenny's not coming out. David Atkinson's going to come through for P2 here, and Jamie, all he has to do is just nurse this thing to the end. I wonder what race control is going to say about that.
You reckon, talking about that, you said $20 prize for the best dad joke?
Yes.
I reckon you asked Mr. Curtis Bird, because he's got a child of him.
Curtis Bird, the Birdman, the Whitey's Pies man himself, the Burb liveries specialist. Yeah, we're going to see some come through. They got all night. Min's admin's in there, so we'll. Oh, not as good as yours there. Not as good as your little donut at the end of your race, but not too bad.
I reckon, yeah, mine was pretty. I'm surprised I had actually gripped up because I'm sitting there going, "Oh, this is not going to work," and Jamie's trying to done it. He's in the wall, but yeah, Jake was like, "Oh, just showing off again, Connor," and I'm like, "Yeah, making friends again, mate."
Well, look, I think you're going to go out on track. I think right now, is that right?
No, so we've got a 5-minute warm up. Then we've got
excellent.
racing.
Well, you can stay in the comms for a bit. You've missed a few races this series.
Correct, I have.
You've had a lot of dogs to feed. Some went through some of the races. You were on. You were actually on for a for some results. You've actually got in the championship. I think you moved up into P6 at the moment. At one stage there, you were going to be fighting for P3. So. all still to play for at Bathurst. I'd imagine we'll have some prizes for Bathurst. So, how are you in a MX-5 around the mountain?
Whoa, I know Bathurst well, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Done a couple of 1000s, but no, for an MX-5, I've got no idea, so I might need to get the Brad Newman specialist MX-5 driver to give me some tips, maybe.
He's the specialist MX-5 driver.
He is. He's if you want to talk to him, Aaron,
he's in the chat, so we'll see how good he actually is. But if he can give us
he streams
pointers.
on Twitch with MX-5s. Yeah, he's very good at them.
He's the real deal.
He is, mate. He is. So we'll have to all get some tips from him, and yeah, maybe I can get a win.
So what I was going to do, leading into that, I will put up some practice sessions for everyone watching. I might even stream the one on Friday, to be honest. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Just to get a little bit of a precursor to what we're actually going to see. Qualifying is going to be everything for those cars. The draft down the back straight is going to be amazing, and it's going to be too wide over the mountain. So, yeah,
it should be good. I'm looking forward to it. Long race for the MX-5s.
How many laps is it? Does anyone know?
I remember a very big number.
I mean, I just come into this. I don't even know what's going on tonight. I know there's a warm up. I think we're going into the feature race now. Min's admin has left everyone hanging. Okay, look. Like I said, I'm only going to say the best joke. I'm not going to announce it now. The one that I announce will be the winner of the $20. So,
have you seen one? Have you seen one yet?
Oh, I've seen a couple here that I'm quite fond of. There's some stuff there.
Okay.
I'm very much a fan of the subtle joke.
I would agree with that.
Yeah. So Ben Nothling's put one through that I'm quite fond of at the moment.
Right.
Min's admin's one's up there. I'm pretty
I
sure
That's
Thomas
pretty
Byrne put one through before that I had a giggle at. Actually, that was just about you, actually.
Typical, yeah.
That was just about you. It's about racing. It's a bit of a dad joke, so that could be up there too. So,
I'll try and think of one. I'll try and think of one when I'm in the car listening to Russian bass music.
I think Brad Hayes put something out there as well. Matt Christensen put something out there. So yeah, we've got a lot of people to go through. I'll have to when we're doing the interviews tonight. Hopefully, you're not in there.
Hopefully not.
Well, if you're not, I tell you, if you're not in there, get in there and come up with a joke. All right, so you can at least be part of it. I'm really enjoying. I'm watching this. I've just got for everyone at home. I've got the like I guess you call it the blimp view of this track. Just watching these cars go around. I could watch it all night. Looks awesome.
Talking about Ben Northing, I know he's a fan of Aaron. And
he's a fan. No, he's a fan of the Summer Series / ANZ Series / BMG.
What? Talking about Ben there for a second.
Yeah.
I've seen he's posted. He did a massive run on Gold Coast. I think it did.
On the North Coast. Yeah. So on the Sunshine Coast. Yeah, he is a bit of a triathlete, I guess you'd call it.
That stuff
I try and feed him up. I try and feed him a couple of potato cakes / some greasy stuff, which he doesn't really appreciate at work. But yeah, he is a specimen of a man.
You come into work with like 16 cheeseburgers.
Yeah, exactly right. I'll feed him up. There's actually something that you can jump on. If anyone wants to jump on board with it, the guys at BRT Racing, where he's working for, have made their own Facebook page called The Ben Nothling. I encourage everyone to jump on there and check it out. It's all about the Nothling himself. Please jump on there.
His ego would be pretty pumped up from that.
Someone who races triathlons is usually called a triathlete. Yeah, I'm going to call you a triathlete. No worries. You're not athletic.
Well, mate, I'm going to go and jump in the car.
Yeah, no, you jump in the car. You're about to go racing. Good luck.
Thank you, mate.
Okay, so we're about to get into it's only a 30 lapper. Oh, I'm happy with this. So this is going to be short and sweet tonight. Please get your jokes in now, pronto. Put more if you want. I will go through them just after the interviews, okay? Here they go. Now, I've been looking forward to this all night. Let's just go through the grid. I won't have anything else, but I'll just go through the grid. Oh, is this a reverse grid? I think it is. Oh, Connor Nixon will not be happy about that. They've reverse gridded it. So we're just waiting for the cars to get back out on grid there at the moment. We've got a 30 lapper coming up. David Atkins is actually going to take the lead of this. I haven't seen Maxi Vella in the session. He's jumped in, and that's all I saw of him. Maxi, if you're listening, please shout out and tell us what's going on. So we've got David Atkinson up front. Let's see if I can get zoomed in. Oh, that's it. In the oh, is that battery flat again? Give him a nudge. Oh no, he's gone. He's out there. So on the front row of the grid, oh god, it's hard to get these things off the line. David Atkinson's going to be leading us off. Thomas Byrne is... Well, Thomas Byrne's going to be on the inside, which is interesting. So David Atkinson's going to be on the outside leading us away, but Thomas Byrne's got the inside run. We'll see what happens there. Stevie Vella is back in P6. He's in that yellowy black... Oh, I guess you call it the lime green, yellow, black livery there. We got Kenny Conomos in the all black livery. You can't even see the number 9. The number 2 behind him is Jacob O'Reilly. David Milne on the grid with him as well. Jamie Christensen and Connor Nixon at the back there, and right at the back of the grid there is Oliver Patterson OP. We're about to get racing for this 30 lap. Oh, that's Jamie Christensen at the back there getting some warmth in the tyres. Thomas Byrne has got the box seat for this one. So we're going to see the safety car, or safety truck I should say, pull in. Sorry guys, I'll get onto that in a second, into the chat. Ben Nothing saying please don't. Yeah, that's about his the Ben Nothing. Please jump on that Facebook page. It's brilliant. This formation lap seems to be going for a long time. Here we go. Safety truck in. We're about to go racing. David Atkinson. Oh, they all just jumped at the same time. Thomas Byrne's got an absolute ripper start, and right behind him is Kenny Conomos. And oh, we've had damage in the background already. I think that's Connor Nixon. No, not Connor Nixon. Is it Oliver Patterson? Who has gone to the back? Oh no. No. David Milne and Jamie Christensen. That is commiserations for those two. We'll try and get that on a replay for everyone at home. Yeah, that's not ideal. Not really want to be. Yeah, they're still on the gas. They think they can flip these things over. That is not great. Well, it's great, but it's not great for those two. Yeah, no, they've got back to the pits okay. Is David Milne in the pits there as well? Yeah, he's back in the pits. So David Milne and Jamie Christensen, their race is over already. Thomas Byrne had a massive start. Oliver Patterson still at the back of the grid there with Stevie Vella. But Jacob O'Reilly, these two, so the number 2 of Jacob O'Reilly and the number, you can't see it, that is the number 9 I should say, of Kenny Conomos. Are locked in battle again. They'll have to... One of them will have to do a move on Thomas Byrne, which is not the easiest thing to do in these cars, especially if you're not used to them. Door banging is what this is all about, but hopefully Thomas has taken some words of wisdom from me and he's going to take that high line. Watching this safety car. Hopefully it comes into the pits right now. No, sorry, on the back straight. heap of horsepower just idling down that back straight as they come into the turn 3 entry. And that little line there in the middle of the track is getting that's going. The cars won't be able to go through that very shortly. So Thomas Byrne is going to lead us away. He's on the gas early. He's got a bit of a jump on Kenny Economos. Kenny Economos is going to have to go around the outside. That's Jacob O'Reilly. He's going to put a move up the inside already. And who's that? That's Connor Nixon. Ready to do a move on the inside. And that's Thomas Byrne out. He's been spun around by Kenny. Yellow flag. We'll just see what happens here with the position. I might go back to see what actually happened there. We'll get a replay. We got a bit of time. So this is his jump. This is the jump we had. Oh, and he just got. It's Kenny. It wasn't Kenny's fault there. It's poor Thomas Byrne just got that looped around. How does the car look? Is it? I'll jump on board with him. He might actually get that position back. We'll find out what's going on. I'll go back live. Oh, who's that on the... That's Connor Nixon. That car is toast. So we did see him go pretty hard into Thomas Byrne, but he's come off second best. No, he's gone back to the pits. So yeah, that car is absolutely wrecked. If he gets back out there, he could potentially get back those laps, but we'll find out what happens in the future. Jacob O'Reilly actually took the lead before the yellow came out, so that's good news for the championship. I'm pretty sure there's 20 points between Jacob O'Reilly and Kenny Economos. Both of them won their heats. Oh no, they didn't. Kenny Economos had a awful heat. I wonder if he'll get a penalty going Jacob O'Reilly's way. We're not going green just yet, but that's okay. We're getting through this pretty quickly. Here comes David Milne back out on track. That car looks sideways. Please, if anyone's in the chat, get your dad jokes in, please. I will pick from the best, as long as it's something to do, anything to do with the races out there today. Racing in general, cars in general, dirt in general, wheels, rubber, I don't care. If it's got anything related with car racing, I will pay it. One condition though, you show me the picture of the Zinger box that you guys buy with that $20. Who's at the background? Was that? Oh, they've had to come through again. So that Connor Nixon's car is absolutely toast. I might bring him into the com box actually. Oh no, I can't even bring him into com box. He has gone and fed the dogs, ladies and gentlemen. Now we should be going green after this lap. We're going to get 22 laps of green racing in, hopefully. These guys have obviously learnt their lesson after a couple of false starts. Thomas Byrne's just come back on track now. He is on lap. Oh, he's on the lead lap. So watch out for Thomas. He's got a little bit to prove. He'd love to get... Oh, no, I think he's been told to put himself up the front. No, he hasn't. Okay, then. Just finding out where we are on track right now. Oh, never mind. Connor's back. He's back on track. Hopefully that car looks good. Connor Nixon is actually 3 laps down at the moment. Yeah, it's going to be hard work to get those laps back. But let's watch what's going on in front here. This Jacob O'Reilly, Kenny Economos story that keeps on unfolding every round. Just keeps getting better and better. Last week we had them battling out for championship points. I think Jacob O'Reilly just got the better of him. Coming through turn 3, turn 4, we should be going green any moment now. Watching for that safety car coming in. Here it comes now. And Jacob O'Reilly's already on it. Kenny Economos left a little bit napping in the background. Stevie Vella on the inside. No, Stevie Vella was on the outside, sorry. And Connor's putting some moves on already. And Jacob O'Reilly's got himself a nice little lead as Oliver Patterson gets himself up into P5. So we'll see what's going on behind here. Stevie Vella is in the absolute battle of the lifetime with Connor Nixon. Oh, sorry, that was with Thomas Byrne. Thomas Byrne's in the points right now. He's into P3. These guys are battling hard for the last place on the podium. They want it bad. I know they do. We'll keep an eye on this. The battle up front is heating up as well. Oh, they're trying to go for that high line. They think there's a bit more pace there. We'll see if we can get a shot of these things as they bounce through. I mean, that doesn't look like it's connected very well in the back there, but that's okay. Oh, they're throwing out a yellow. Who's that that's looped around? Is that David Milne? No, it's not David Milne. Jacob O'Reilly, for whatever reason, is in P6. He's been let go by the safety car. I'll find out what happened for everyone at home. He's actually coming to the pits, Jacob O'Reilly. Yeah, he's got a bit of damage there. I don't know what actually happened to him at the front there. I'll go back live. So he's made himself back up into... He's actually 2 laps now, down Jacob O'Reilly. So we missed something happen at the front there. Sorry I couldn't find out what happened, but we might ask the winners after this. We're going to do most of our racing under safety car conditions. We had a little bit of green racing there. Oliver Patterson and Thomas Byrne. That's massive, massive for Jacob O'Reilly. He's 2 laps down with 10 laps to go. If he can stay in P5, he can stay within a chance of trying to chase down Kenny Economos, and he'll have to do it at Bathurst next week. The big show, Kenny Economos, up the front again. I'm going to probably do another interview with him again. I'll have to find out how many races he has actually won in this series. He just keeps on putting that car, no matter what he's in, up the front. Coming through the turn 2, we should be getting into formation now. We should be going back racing for about 12 more laps. Yeah, you're right, Benny. A bit of dirty racing out there. Okay, we're going back live again. Kenny Economos has got the jump. Oliver Patterson followed him pretty nicely there, but Thomas Byrne really got himself out. Oh, he's trying to find that high line. Keep off the fence, mate. He's not racing Connor at the moment. Connor's not racing him, so he's got to be careful. But these two behind him aren't even in the championship battle right now. So So the number 38 is who Thomas Byrne has to look out for. Oliver Patterson has got himself into a comfortable P2, but the hard charging Connor Nixon and Jacob O'Reilly, oh, they're going so wide there. Oh no, that's going to bring out a safety car, I think. Jacob O'Reilly's in the fence. I hope they don't bring out the safety car for that. So Kenny Economos has got the lead of this by a light year. Oliver Patterson is happy as a pig in shit right now, being up there in P2. His championship battle for P3, this will help at no end. Steve Vella is battling with Thomas Byrne for P3. This battle we saw heating up before. P3 Thomas Byrne, P4 Steve Vella. Thomas Byrne in the 21, Steve Vella in the number 1. It's a number 5, but it's got a number 1 on it at the moment. We've got 9 laps of racing left. Ken Thomas, hold on. Oh, and they pulled out the yellow. What is going on, boys? As Jamie Christensen comes in. And so does Jacob O'Reilly. David Milne is back out on track. So we've only got... Okay, so the battle for P1 right now is going to be between 4 of them. We've got Kenny Economos, Oliver Patterson, Thomas Byrne, and Steve Vella. I think the others should just stay off the track and let these guys go for it. Connor Nixon's 3 laps down. He's in P5. Jamie Christensen is 3 laps down. Jacob O'Reilly is back in the pits again. He's coming out now, but he is a P nowhere tonight. David Milne. Car looks good now. He's gone back into the pits to get that sorted out. He's 5 laps down. David Atkinson is actually 8 laps down. I think we've done about 5 laps of racing. So that battery is well and truly flat on the Battery World livery of David Atkinson. Yeah, you're right. Kenny was out there. If I ask Kenny at the start, I'm going to ask him this when we have an interview with him. I'd imagine that he's going to be up into. It'll take something really bad to happen to put him back into P4, but he just seems to gel with the cars pretty quickly, no matter what. This is foreign for most drivers. Being a UMP modified around a dirt course, a short dirt course, is nothing but terrifying if you don't know what you're doing. He's lucky enough to be out front at the moment, and I think Thomas Byrne wants P3, or sorry, P2 badly. I just want to see if Oliver Patterson can get a nice. He only has to hold him off for 6 laps. Kenny Economos does, but OP. If he's happy with P2, he's still got to battle Thomas Byrne. Steve Vella's not going to let these guys go either. He's going to put the Bunsen burners on Thomas Byrne as we go back live racing shortly. They're going to start to... Oh God, that's Jamie Christensen in the back there, just warming up the tyres. Okay, we should be going live race at the moment. Kenny Economos is going to lead them off. Get into the pits, you bloody safety truck. Okay, safety truck is in. Green flag racing. They're going 4 wide as they come down into turn 1. Oh, Thomas Byrne. He's been taken over by Stevie Vella. Oh no, that's not Stevie Vella, sorry. Stevie Vella's still behind him. So Thomas Byrne's still in there for P3. Oliver Patterson in P2. That's the hard charging Jamie Christensen. He's about a lap, about 400 laps down. We'll keep this battle here for P3. This is where it's all going to matter. We've got Stevie Vella just behind there. Thomas Byrne, come on, this will be a massive result for Thomas if he can bring this home for P3. Stevie Vella's a little bit back, but there's 3 laps of racing left. Kenny Economos is just... He's checked out. He's got ludicrous speed on that car. Oliver Patterson is enjoying himself out there with a bit of room around him. Thomas Byrne, as they come through for 2 more laps to go. This will be a massive result for Thomas Byrne. He'll be chuffed with this if he can just bring it home. He's got Connor Nixon, which is a lap down. He doesn't have to worry about him. He's got Jacob O'Reilly in front of him. He doesn't have to worry about him either. He's got 1 more lap to go. Final lap. Can he bring it through for P3? Stevie Vella's a fair way behind, but he's not going to bring it home. Kenny Economos. Kenny Economos as he goes into turn 2. For the turn 3, sorry. Turn 4 for the final lap. As he comes through the line for an absolute epic win. Oliver Patterson for P2. And there is Thomas Byrne for P3, Stevie Vella for P4, Connor Nixon in P5, and so on and so forth with the and commiserations for the guys at the back. What is going on at the front there? I think something happened to those guys at the front. Kenny's just doing himself a little bit of a victory lap at the moment. Alright, now I'm going to get these guys in for some... in to have a chat with them. Our top 3 have won some money. I'll give them the good news shortly. If you've got a joke, if you've got a dad joke, it's related to racing or anything to do with racing or mud or the guys racing, put it up now. This is your last chance to win $20. Let's see who I've got knocking on the door at the moment. Okay, let's see who we got in the waiting room at the moment. Of course, he's knocking. He's been knocking the whole time. Really, really good racing from all 3 of our finishers here tonight. But Thomas Byrne, talk me through that last 5 laps. Did you think you had it in you to hold on for P3?
Oh, I had the commentary on throughout that race, and as you started talking me up on the last lap, the nerves just shot through the roof. I knew I had pace. Once half the field ended up in the fence, I knew I had pace. I made a bad mistake with about 10 laps to go, and then had to fight my way back through Steve Bell. I got up the inside of him, got a down and dirty in the dirt, and got it done. But yeah, no, I'm ecstatic. That was great.
Mate, it's good to have you back racing again. I've always liked you out there on track. You got the controller. It's hard enough as it is with the wheel, but it's like 100 times worse on a controller. Tell me, but mate, congratulations on not only a P3 but 20 smackaroonies coming your way as well. Thanks to the guys in the background. Next week you're gonna have to follow this up, aren't you?
I feel like I'm gonna have to if my schedule lines up, which at the moment I think it might be. I'll certainly be backing it up at Bathurst next week in the Masters.
Mate, I'm going to hold you to that. Now, I'm going to. Do you have any shout-outs, mate? I know that you're still at uni, I'd imagine. Give us a shout-out, mate.
I may as well give a shout-out to the University of Queensland Formula Racing Society. I'm signing off as a secretary in about 3 weeks' time officially. But it's an amazing club. If you are into F1, F2, F3, FE, Formula anything, we don't care, supercars even, and you are at UQ or any of the other universities in Australia, give us a buzz. We're always doing big events. We had a massive watch-along with the Vegas Grand Prix a few weeks ago at one of the pubs in the Valley. We're a great club, and really be excited to have everyone on board.
Mate, hey, thanks very much for jumping on. I'm looking forward to seeing you at Bathurst next week. The car looked amazing out there. You had pace. It just you got swamped at the start there at one of the restarts. Thanks for racing, Thomas, and I'll see you next week.
Catch you next time.
That was our P3, Thomas Byrne. I'll bring in the generational talent himself, OP. I knew you had pace, but P2, well done, mate.
Yeah, let's go. Some money in the bank.
Oh, definitely. We've got. I was just saying to Thomas, he walks home with or he's not going to walk home. I shouldn't say that about Earl Thomas. He's going to wheel himself home with $20, and you're going to go home with $30 in the Skyrocket.
Yep. Yeah, it should be good. Was my livery on there, or was it just a bright blue blob?
No, you had the green and yellow city livery.
Yeah, I had the day. Oh, did I? No, I had the Days of Thunder one on. It looks similar.
No, it's a Days of Thunder. Yeah, it's a Days of Thunder livery.
Yeah.
It looks fantastic. You fought your way from the back through. You had a really good heat race at the start where you found yourself out front. But mate, congratulations on a P2 result, and you'll bring that. That should solidify you in the points for P3. It might even get you up close to Jacob O'Reilly for P2 in the championship. So. All to play for next week, mate.
Yeah, bloody oath. I think I may have taken a bit too many pages out of the Days of Thunder book with the old. There's a couple of bingles which I'm sorry for, but I copped a back of the line penalty. But yeah, I think we're going into the the last round with a bit of momentum and see what we can do with Jacob.
So your MX5s, are they good? Are you there? I mean, we all started them rookies with them, but do you think you can take it to these guys?
Oh, I think it'll take a bit more practice than what this did. This comes a bit more naturally, I think. But yeah, so it's going to be rough. But if I can put in a couple nights, I should be on the pace, or maybe two or 3 tenths off the big dogs.
Yeah, well, it's going to be a slipstream fest as we go down the Conrod Straight. So, mate, thanks for racing tonight. It was definitely worth your while to jump out on track. Points are looking good. I didn't see Dad in the chat, but that's okay. Give us a shout out, mate.
Yeah, just like to shout out all our series sponsors and also Vermilion Motorsport. You guys are doing an awesome job, and everyone in the comments watching along with us, and also the drivers. It was really good. It was awesome fun. So thank you so much.
I can't believe I said that. I said I didn't see your dad in the chat. I was actually chatting with him earlier. He's been in the chat the whole time. So I don't know if he put down a dad joke, though. Does he have good dad jokes?
I tried to. He does. He has some excellent ones. I tried to hit him up to get in there. I messaged him on Facebook when I saw that he jumped out of the session.
Yep.
But I'm not 100% sure.
Well, look, I'll give it until I'm finished with Kenny. So if you wanna get him on there to put something down, now's the chance to do it. But thanks OP. It's been a pleasure watching you race tonight.
Okay, bloody hell. Thank you so much, guys. Good night.
Very official from OP. We'll bring in the series leader and the winner again of the BMG Summer Series around 8. Kenny Konomos, what is it that you can and can't drive, mate? Because it seems like you can drive anything.
Thanks, Aaron. Yeah, I mean, well, I suppose last week was maybe a weak point. You know, I couldn't do too much around a grippy oval, but a slippery one. I'm not too bad.
No, it was fantastic having you race out there. Once you got the lead, you sort of just went into Kenny Konomos mode and got yourself a bit of a lead. Not only did you get a lead, you actually walk home with $50, which is pretty cool. Next week, that's going to give you a nice big points gap over Jacob O'Reilly. It's not done and dusted, but you're very close to getting this championship sealed up.
Thanks, mate. Yeah, it was I knew it was going to be a bit wild, but in the heat race, I learnt pretty quickly how easily it was to damage these cars. I think I had a little tap with Jamie, and then he was good on him for slowing up for me. But as I was going into turn 1, it just didn't turn, and then yeah, so they're pretty fragile if you hit them in the wrong spot. So I just tried to keep my nose clean.
So I was trying to find out what happened there. I was going to ask you about that incident you had with Jamie Christensen. You did call something over the comms. You wanted to get race control to have a look at it. But the incident that you had, I think you were battling Jacob O'Reilly, but I didn't get to see what happened. Did he do that by himself?
Yeah,
the feature?
Yeah, correct. Yeah, I didn't call for any race control. In the first race with Jamie, it was just a slight tap. It was just a racing incident. But yeah, Jake in the second race, I think he just, if you don't get it sideways straight away, I don't know, something happened, but he just went dead straight basically.
Yeah, well, the track was
That was unfortunate.
garbage. Once you get that little slick and that little shine on the track, yeah, the grip is just gone, and you've got to be very consistent with what you're doing. You are absolute Mr. Consistent for this series. I'm looking forward to seeing what you can do in the MX-5s. That's probably more back to your natural ability, I'd imagine.
Yeah, I think I'll feel a bit more at home there, but I mean, you know what it's like. Slow cars is really tight racing, and these guys aren't going to go easy, so might have to do a bit of practice for this one.
I think
Looking
practice
forward
is
to
going
it.
to be something that not many of these guys like doing, but I think they're going to have to do it if they want to get up there. OP is going to be challenging Jacob O'Reilly now for P2, I think, after that result. You've got yourself a nice little buffer, but that doesn't mean you're going to win the championship. Good luck for next week. Give us a shout out before I let you go, mate.
Thanks, mate. Yeah, just big shout out to title sponsor BMG, Race Control, you guys, anyone who's in the commentators box, and Vermilion Motorsports for doing what they do.
Thanks very much, Kenny. And yeah, shout out to BMG Motorsport. BMG. He's done a lot in background. I was expecting him here tonight, so I'll have to catch up with him to see what was going on there. But thanks, Kenny, for racing. I'll see you next week for the final round of the BMG Summer Series. It's been awesome. See you then.
Looking forward to it. Thanks, mate.
That was Kenny, our winner of tonight's race. Now, this is what you guys all want to be talking about. Let's bring up the chat here for a second. Now, Shane Patterson, I really can't say that is anything to do with a car, mud. Can I actually? No, I can't. I'm sorry. It's a great joke. Well, I'm not going to. I can't say that one. You still got the time. I'm going to go through this now. I've got a few contenders that I like. There was one early on tonight. If you guys are still listening, give me a thumbs up or give me something if you're still there in the chat so I can see if you're here. It's gonna have to be Mins tonight. Why are they called Holdens? And she kept us hanging for so long. Because they were just holding together. Loved it. A classic dad joke. I'm going to be using it at work tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you, Mins. I'm going to try and get that $20 to you as soon as I can. We'll catch up with you. I'm pretty sure someone in here knows your details, so we'll catch up with you soon and we'll get that sorted. For anyone else that's watching, next week's going to be massive. I'll bring it up now for everyone at home. Hey Ben, thanks. I'll bring up the championship again. Well, next time I'll bring the points up. I can't believe I did that. But the calendar for next, the 19th of December, okay, is going to be. Sorry, is it the 19th? No, 18th, I should say. 18th of December. Pencil it in. Make sure you're there. If you got anyone that thinks that they got what it takes to be there, it's going to be massive. We're going to make it big. BMG will put something towards this as well, and I'm pretty sure we're going to have our Ben back that runs the show. He's going to be back as well, so looking forward to that one. Please be there. Yeah, look, I can't. I'm going to promote the hell out of this one. It's going to be big. I've been looking forward to this for 9 weeks now. MX-5's around Mount Panorama. Please be there. It's going to be the best. We got 3 people really contending for the championship. If we get more races in here, it's going to make it really spicy. I'll go back to there's Kenny showing us how to go sideways. He's pretty good at that. So I'm just trying to read this. I hope I haven't gone off a little bit half-cocked with the jokes. I'm just reading some other ones there as well. Yeah, Joshua, getting everyone. Oh, your birthday, Mins. Well, congratulations on winning $20 for one. And if that's your birthday, we will be giving you a special shout-out as well. Now, for everyone that's joined in tonight, it's been a pleasure. I'm sorry about last week. I didn't get to have you guys in the com box. There's an issue with with YouTube, but that's okay. I put it up there. Hopefully you guys watch it because it was an epic race last week. Epic racing from these guys tonight. Pretty dirty out there, both on track and on track. I'll see you guys next week. Thanks for joining. This was round 8 of the BMG Summer Series, brought to you by ANZ. I'll see you guys next week. Toodles from me.